Darkspawn Chronicles Codex entries. Alistair. Alistair was the long-secret son of the late King Merrick Theron, and the half-brother of King Caelan, who perished on the field at Ostagar. Shortly after Caelan's death, Arl Eamon Gwynnne revealed Alistair's parentage at a landsmeet. To placate the nobles and rescue Ferelden from the brink of civil war, Alistair became engaged to marry his brother's widow, Queen Enora. However, Alistair was also the last of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, and so before he could take the throne as King of Ferelden, he and his allies set out to defeat the Archdemon. Morrigan. Morrigan was the daughter of Flemeth, the legendary witch of the Kakari Wilds. Flemeth forced Morrigan to accompany the Grey Warden Alistair in his battle against the Blight, but Morrigan and Alistair did not get along. She enjoyed laughing at his every mistake and followed him only for the entertainment value. Dog. Barkspawn was a Mabari hound who was found injured at Ostagar. Alistair saved the dog's life, and the two have been inseparable ever since. Why Alistair named the dog Barkspawn is anyone's guess. LELIANA. LELIANA was the lay sister of the Chantry. In a vision, the Maker urged her to leave the cloister and battle the Blight. Her skill at archery, evidence of a surprising past, brought her to the attention of the Grey Warden named Alistair. She soon joined him as an ally, and, rumor says, a lover. Sten. Sten was a soldier of the Barasad, the vanguard of the Qunari. He was sent to Ferelden to investigate the threat of the Blight, but Sten and his brothers-in-arms were ambushed by the Darkspawn one night. Only Sten survived. He chose not to return to Parvallen with his report, but lingered instead to fight the Blight and to uncover the secrets of Ferelden's sweet, crumbly baked goods. WYNNE. WYNNE was a senior enchanter of Ferelden's Circle of Magi, and one of the few humans who was lucky enough to survive the Battle of Ostagar. When Alistair called for allies against the Blight, she volunteered to march to Denerim, nagging her Templar traveling companions the whole way. ZEVRAN. ZEVRAN was an Antivan crow who was sent to Ferelden to kill Alistair, a Grey Warden. Alistair defeated ZEVRAN and spared the would-be assassin's life on the condition that ZEVRAN never show his face again. Fearing reprisal from the crows for his failure, ZEVRAN went into hiding in Denerim's elven alienage. Oghren. Oghren was a decorated and highly respected warrior of the dwarven city of Orzammar, until his wife, Paragon Branca, made him into a cuckold. Oghren turned to drink, then accidentally killed a young noble while intoxicated. After the dwarves stripped Oghren of his pride and weapons, he left for the surface. He settled at the Nod Noble Tavern in Denerim, ranting about his glory days to anyone who would listen. People of Ferelden. Sir Cothrian. Sir Cothrian was Ter Logain MacTyr's trusted second-in-command. She was always suspicious of Alistair, but put aside her dislike to support his battle against the Blight. Ban Carolic. Ban Carolic was one of many nobles who came to Denerim for the landsmeet, where he agreed with just about everything that Teyrn Logain said. Cullen. Cullen was one of many Templars sent to defend Denerim from the Darkspawn attack. His colleagues often whispered that he was mentally unstable. Goldana. Goldana was a washerwoman who lived in Denerim. Alistair believed that she was his half-sister. She smelled of sour milk and cabbage. Gorham. Gorham was once the second to a prince of House Sadukin. When the prince was framed for fratricide, Gorham was exiled to the surface, where he made a living as a merchant in Denerim. Knight Commander Gregor. Knight Commander Gregor was the leader of the Templars who watched over Ferelden's Circle of Magi. When the Darkspawn assaulted Denerim, he brought many of his forces to the city's defense. Habron. Habron was the spoiled daughter of Arl Bryland of Southreach. She enjoyed spending her father's coin and once became bored with a dozen separate puppies in a 3-month period. Herren. Herren was the partner of Master Wade, Denerim's most famous armorer. Herren managed the finances and day-to-day operations of their shop. He and Master Wade escaped the massacre in Denerim Market under mysterious circumstances. Arl Rendon Howe. Rendon Howe was the hereditary Arl of Amaranthine, known as a cagey ally to Teyrn Logain. Dark rumors suggest he was behind the destruction of Castle Highever and the annihilation of the Kuslan line. Cardal. Cardal was an experienced member of the Legion of the Dead. He met Alistair in the Deep Roads and promised to fight the Darkspawn along with him. Sergeant Kylan. Sergeant Kylan was a member of Denerim's guard tasked with maintaining order in the market. Because his superiors did not think the post important, they sent Kylan a progression of ever more incompetent new recruits, usually the bastard son of minor lords. Sir Landry. Sir Landry was a knight in the service of King Caelan. He believed that the Grey Wardens were to blame for the king's death and once challenged Alistair to a duel. He lost and was humiliated. Mother Perpetua. Perpetua was the revered mother of the Denerim Chantry. She filled her days arguing with Sister Theoild over interpretation of the chant. Sir Perth. Sir Perth was a knight in the service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. He was sent on a quest for the legendary Urn of Sacred Ashes, but found no success. Riordan. Riordan was a Grey Warden from Orlais. While on a diplomatic mission, he was arrested by Ter Loghain and held in the dungeons of the Arl of Denerim's palace. Alistair freed him, temporarily doubling the number of living wardens in Ferelden. Sanga. Sanga was a proprietress of the Pearl, a brothel in Denerim. Her establishment was renowned for a variety of temptations it offered. Ban Tegan. Tegan Gwerin, the Ban of Rhaenosphere, was the younger brother of Arl Eamon Gwerin. When Arl Eamon was incapacitated by poison, Tegan took over his duties. Sister Theohild. Theohild was a priest in Denerim's chantry. She liked nothing more than to argue with Mother Perpetua over interpretations of the chant. Valendrian. Valendrian was the keeper of the elven alienage in Denerim, with years of experience in speaking up to defend his people when human guards came to threaten them. Vaughn. Vaughn Kendals was a son of the late Arl Urian Kendals and the rightful heir of Arl Denerim. He was captured by Elrendon Howe and left to rot in the dungeons of the Arl of Denerim's estate. When Alistair broke into the estate to rescue Riordan and Norwegian Grey Warden, he also released Vaughn. Master Wade. Wade was a master blacksmith who ran a shop in Denerim with the assistance of his partner Herren. He and Herren escaped the massacre in the Denerim market under mysterious circumstances.